Thought it might be time for a bit of an update, but that guy was there long. Wow, burgers. Look at the beautiful, beautiful evening. Wow, burgers. So, I'm on the Lotus. Geez, what's happening? I've just come down here to check everything. I never like to leave my boats unattended for more than definitely not a week. So, check it out. You'll be able to see it a lot better because I've got a new phone, and it's shit, it's nice. Well, it's so nice feeling in here, and just such a nice boat. Oh, wow, burgers. God, when I come in here, I just think, oh. But anyway, my dilemma continues. I have to pay for the section I bought on Kawau Island in the next month. So it's coming down to the wire now, and I'm having to sell lots of stuff, but not necessarily everything. And it depends a little bit what sells. And the boats are presenting. I've got two boats. I've got this and Caribou, and they're presenting the most problem. I mean, caravans is not my normal business. That's taking over just fine and doing quite well, thanks. And other bits and pieces I've got to sell. I've got a hut like a sleep hut that I built that I really could do with selling. But the boats are presenting an interesting dilemma, and I thought it was resolved. and I'm trying to let fate have a little bit of a hand in the thing, because I mean, hey, you make these decisions, what's the difference? But I figure if fate has a little bit of a hand. But it's been quite interesting because I've had two people come and look at the Lotus, and I've not been able to get them out because here, that's Stanley Point over there, but and now it's the north, but most of the time the wind's from the south and it blows in here quite strong, and I've got this tiny little dinghy, and you just can't take, really. I mean, in ideal conditions you can take someone else out, but most of the time it's just really me paddling it on my own. Hey, just while I'm up here, we'll have a look around the decks. The birds are shitting on it out here, which sucks a bit. But that's not really ideal at all. Is the mooring still on how I left it? Yes, it is. I usually go a bit overboard tying them up because it's good cheap insurance. Sure, it's a lovely boat, this Lotus. Wow, burgers. So let's go back inside. While I'm here, I'm going to run the engine and just give it an air out. So anyway, the dilemma is such that I can probably keep one of the boats. The Caribou's worth a lot less than the Lotus, by a factor of about 3, I guess. The Lotus is probably worth a good 20k. The Caribou's, 8 or 9. And interestingly enough, here's another twist in the story is that I'd actually sold Caribou. And some lovely people bought it, so I haven't seen that. They've just texted me today that I'm having some problems in the family, and can I return them the money? And they've given me a slight reduction, which is actually really helpful. So now I own both boats again, and I thought that resolved it because I thought Caribou sells, probably keep this one nice and easy. Also, I want to keep one of them because when I've on Kawau Island building a house, half a week that I'll be there, I want to be able to have something to stay on. And this is just the meanest boat in the world to stay on. Imagine like staying on this while I'm building. I build up the hill, then come down in the evenings, crash out on this, sleep on the big bed, lie on the couch. I'll be like Mr. Flash. But, I'm still going to pay for the section. So we'll see. Just let's let it unfold how it unfolds, really. And I'm sort of resigned to, put that in there and hold that up. Let the air through. I'm resigned to sort of letting fate decide, what boat sells. I'll keep them both, I guess, on the market. And the one that, doesn't sell, or if they both sell, and I guess I have to buy another one. But ideally, I'd like to keep one. But, hey, we'll see. If you've been following my channel, you've seen me in dilemmas like this many, many times. And I don't really get that worried about it anymore. Boats are lovely and I love them all. But if it's not this one, it'll be the next one, whatever, But the section's different. I've got to pay for the section because I really want that to be a legacy item. I want to build a really cool batch on there. I've got a number of things I'd like to do with it and offer other people and stuff with the use of that. But also, I also want to pass it on to my children. So it's a real legacy item, and boats, and that transcends boats, just full stop. But anyway, hey, if you're interested in the Lotus, it's a cool boat, man. It's got a really nice. You can see the engine in the photos. I'm going to run that in a minute. It's got a really nice Yamaha. It's got a nice sort of double bed up the front. The bathroom, of course, I haven't used it, but there it is. And I really, really, really like this configuration, because this is just such a big, comfy bed in here. I mean, yeah, you feel like a king sleeping on that bed. And be great for the kids. So, I mean, hey, I'm kind of rooting for this one, but also the other one's great too. Doesn't matter. I'm not even thinking about it. It's good that I made it down here, because it is tricky getting down here with the wind. It's often like really, really hard. I've been down here myself and paddled out once, and it was bloody hard. And I've been out to probably 1,000 yachts more. But it's funny because it's not the most settled place here, and you get the ferry wakes and that right over the road from the city, which is kind of cool. And there's some good features about it, and also sailing out of here would be really cool, because you can just put up the sails and sail out of here. That would be really awesome, the proximity to the islands. But actually getting out here and the reliability of getting in and out here isn't what you think. Look, the sun's going down over the Stanley Point, so it's getting darker in a minute. That's where they had the big slip last year. Anyway, hey, get in contact if you want to buy the Lotus. And it is difficult to get people out here, and I'm really sorry for the two people that have let down so far, because they come down. One guy, poor bugger, come down from Kiri. I couldn't get him out here, and the other was a family of 5, and that was just unpractical. But interestingly enough, I tried to motor into the boat into the floating dock. I got 3/4 of the way there, and they were ground in the mud, which wasn't deep enough. So high tide, that's possible, but even then, ideally it'd be good to get out of here and get it up north, but we'll see. If I've still got it when the section's settled, then the goal will be to anchor it to moor at Schoolhouse Bay. Speaking of which, if anyone is on here is from Kawau Island, I'm very, very keen to rent a mooring at Schoolhouse Bay or Harris Bay. If you go on, could you please contact me? DM me on this or whatever. Anyway, hey, I hope everyone is well. I'm going to enjoy half an hour here running the engine, just sitting down, enjoying being on a boat. It's a bloody nice afternoon to be on a boat. And it's a bloody nice boat to be on a bloody nice afternoon. I'm a bloody nice fella. Well, some people think so anyway. My kids do. That's the main thing. Hey, love to all. Toodle pop.